ring up Mr. Graeme Kenna.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily voice message. Today, I believe, is voice message number 47 since the 10th of October 2023. And I continue to leave you daily voice messages looking to engage with you, try and find out where my brother is. You've kidnapped my brother and are holding him against his will, captive and detained in some unlawful place. This is quite clearly, as you must know, as a solicitor for the council, specifically working for the adult social safeguarding or social team. You must know there's no legal framework that you've done this in. There's no deprivation of liberties orders sought from the courts or the judges. Obviously I would object to this. You've basically just come and kidnapped him. You've not established, I don't believe to date, you've established that he lacks mental capacity, much to your dismay, which you've been trying to force through. We are once again here, being held in this situation. My brother's been detained against his will for the last 109 days without any kind of legal framework in place. You're denying us access to see my brother. This was a well orchestrated operation, a deliberate attack on the 8th of August because of your own systemic failures. This was all a well coordinated attack by the police, the courts, the judges, the housing association. You all did this at a time 24 hours before when I put an appeal in, and you want to force this thing through. You're going against what should be normal and natural, and you're trying to force through a narrative in order to protect and safeguard yourselves at the price of our human suffering. This is completely unacceptable. I'm going to continue to leave you voice messages and record them and publicize them, because this issue that you've created, this is of your own making. You are now forcing me to ring in, because what do you expect me to do? Abide by your rules that you've created that are to our detriment, that are against the laws, such as your vexatious complaint policy that restricts my communication. If you don't want me to talk to you, then leave us alone. You come in, you steal things from our house, you kidnap people, and then you say, "Oh, don't talk to us." You put me into a completely impossible situation, and then you go to the judges and get injunctions orders to prevent me from doing anything, basically incarcerating me and castrating me and vilifying me and doing everything you can to restrict me, while you have the liberty to do as you please, and you're meant to be the servant providing services. Completely horrendous and ridiculous. Mr. Kenna, you know the fact that, and just like I know the fact that you can't come and kidnap people, and the local authority are fronting you as the solicitor. Clearly there's other senior people involved here. I believe Asif Ibrahim has replaced the city solicitor. You're all hiding behind the corporate veil, trying to keep me at arm's length, while the true decision makers making decisions that are causing us harm, alarm and distress. I mean, obviously, why else am I leaving these messages every day? I warn you that I'm going to charge you so much so you feel some kind of fear. But you are fearless, because as a local authority, the money is not your money. It's the public's money that you're managing or mismanaging. No harm can come to you. The local authority can't be arrested and put into prison like the threat that can happen to civilians. So you are completely fearless to do as you please, kill and murder, and then just lie and manipulate to get out of your situation. Completely horrendous, Mr. Kenna. You are part of an organization that's causing us harm, alarm and distress and so human suffering, so you can cover up your own failures and incompetences, and then just look to blame me and then collude and conspire. Why is my brother being held against his will for? What kind of condition are you holding him in? These are questions that I need to ask. What you've done is basically removed me from my brother's life under some guise or pretext that I was neglecting him, while you have retained over hundreds of thousands of pounds of my brother's money and refusing to give it to him. This is a complete mockery of the law, a complete disgrace by you, the local authority. You are deliberately causing us harm and suffering and psychological torture. So you can save on money. So you can cover up your own failures. So you can try to convince the world that you are what all that you say you are, benevolent and kind, when the reality you are malevolent, cruel and vindictive, and evidently racist and Islamophobic in order to cause us suffering. Go care for somebody else. You can't care for my brother. Have my brother return to me, or at least let me know where he is, so I know I can see him. This is completely horrendous, Mr. Kenna. I urge you to contact me. Thank you very much.